bit of a lean here. If you're not half hanging out the door, you're not having a go. Well folks, we're on our final stages of the dam building. We're just getting a few high temperatures, so I've got Matt to come down and he's going to help us blow the radiator out. So it's yeah, quite good when you can convince him to come down and get some drone footage and rope him in to blow it down while I have some lunch. So folks, we've reached the 7 metre mark, and I'm just cleaning up this windrow, and then I'll probably do one more slot at another metre, and then we'll tidy up, I think, call it quits. But been getting into some of this sandstone rock, which is not the funnest to work with, but yeah, it breaks up not too bad. Probably wonder why we're going this deep. Just figure that you need water security for a house dam, and there's no stock in this thing, and it's fenced off, so we'll yeah, try for that, because that's where your water security is, even though most of your water volume's up the top. A lot of evaporation over up there, especially in these Australian summers. So yeah, what you typically see around here is sandstone, and then there's clay layers through that, and we're just coming down to another clay layer, so like pure clay. It's yeah, no, really good for sealing. So you get a bit worried when you're digging a dam with all this rock, sandstone, and you think, oh, it's going to leak, but no, they seal really nice. So thankfully we don't have to line it with clay or anything like that. Fair old haul for the dozer pushing up these batters, especially when you're getting down deep. Might need to get a power chip. I think we need to keep the dozer cool. That'll be the biggest gain for efficiency, if we can keep it cool and not have to pull up in these hotter days. But yeah, unfortunately the exhausts haven't coming straight out, haven't helped that much, not noticeable anyway. And yeah, I haven't noticed any power gains either, so we might take them off after this job and put it back how it was. Yeah, I just set up the camera there so you can see us ripping. Only a rock, but it's going through like butter. Oh, we've got some big clumps coming out, breaking out. just rip it a couple of times, line it up a bit. One drop.
This will be my last visit, but the dam's looking really good. It's probably 6 or 7 meters deep, getting there anyway. And well, I guess you can see the D11 is well and truly below me, and I'm standing on ground level here, so well guys, I'm going to leave now. I just thought I'd mention, on the drone it actually looked like a pretty small hole, but you do have to remember that that's a D11 in the middle of it. I'm going to leave Phil to it, so he can finish off. Looks like he's only got one more slot and then a bit of tidy off down the bottom. Then he'll have a bit of a bit of a drain and a bank that he's got to do up to here to meet up with the waterway, but that's a Phil problem. He can deal with that.
Right, we'll just start battering these steep sides. I've reached 8 metres to the bottom there. And now I'll just taper these sides off. Won't be an even batter from the top all the way down, because the last bit is sort of a sump, so it's going to steep up No one will see it once it's full of water. Bit of a lane here. I reckon the first time that you're in a dozer, you sort of are a bit concerned about the angle. Then once you've been on the dozer for a while, you're sort of like, oh yeah. If you're not half hanging out the door, you're not having a go. It is amazing what angles they will push and what they can handle on the side, but you just got to know their limits. And the worst thing is, if it does slide, a lot of the time they roll them because they slide, and they slide quick and they hit the bottom and grip and roll over. So, but you're meant to turn out of it. If you do start to go, just do your turn into it and try and back down. That's the theory anyway. In this dam, I'm just tidying these windrows up. We've got down to 8 metres, and yeah, we'll leave it there, I think. Coming too, so let's hope we can fill this dam tonight. That'd be a bonus.
Well folks, what is it today? It's Wednesday afternoon. I think it's the 12th of February. Yeah. I started digging the hole and Phil spent yesterday and today finishing it. So at this stage there would be, what did there was done, 10 plus 9 hours, 10 plus 9 hours thereabouts, so nearly 20 hours to do that. So we're just going to run out the corner there now, and then there's a little bit of rain around. We're just not sure. They're talking quite ferocious storms, and there's been a few nasty ones around, but we're just going to put a little furrow in the ground here tonight so that if we do get a mad one overnight, we can start catching the water immediately. So that's the it does need a little bit of dressing up. Well, the fill standard anyway, it's got to be dressed up a little bit on the outside, but we can do that later. We'll come back to it when it's dry, but if you've got an opportunity to catch the water, now's the time to do it. Well folks, I'm back again. I think I just worked out the numbers roughly at 8.5 megalitres. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'll drive down here and let you get a bit of an idea. It's a nice hole. It looks impressive. It'd be funny if I got stopped down here, wouldn't it? Can't get out. Oh, well. I should be able to get a tow from someone close by. Oh. There we are, right in the bottom. Oh. It's beautiful material, but it's just really grippy, and there's a tiny bit of moisture in it. There's clay in the sand. It's just a fantastic dam building material. It's really grippy for the tracks, but once you've loosened it, it's just like rubble. It just pushes out really easily, and it's no slipping on greasy tracks or anything like that. There's some rock here and shale, slate, or it's quite interesting, the formations that we've got here, and it changes all over the floor of the dam here. But yeah, it's like back in dinosaur times we're looking up here. So anyway, it's a bit of fun, folks. There we go. I don't reckon anyone will be in the bottom of this in my lifetime once we get water in it. So alright, let's see if we can get out now. I'm not sure about, I might go the way Phil just went out there last. That looks pretty good. See if we can do it in two-wheel drive, because you need a challenge. Brad didn't get all these wild ideas out of the sky. You've got to be able to blame someone. That's working real well for me so far, isn't it? I better select four-wheel drive. I think we've got it now. Easy. Still never ceases to amaze me in the hands of a good operator. The work has just happened so quickly. 2 days of, like I mucked around for 13 hours, and honestly I'm not gilding the lily, but I reckon with one of the boys on it, they would have done what I did in half that time. But it was a good experience anyway.
Well guys, we're just about finished this dam here. I'll just might shut it off here while I get out and I'll show you. It's a bit noisy. So yeah, we're just tidying up this dam today. We're just about finished here, and I'm going to fill up with some fuel before I run out again. And I've got another job to do. Got about 10 k's away, so I'll get into that, move it over today hopefully before any threat of rain. So yeah, we've got the inlet here, comes down here, goes in that big hole, and then yeah, we've got the spillway over there, so it goes around the back of that dam wall there into the next dam. So yeah, no, it all come up pretty good. But all in all, we yeah, it was a good result. It's but not being a stock dam, we don't need to worry about steepness. So yeah, we just thought we'd try and make it as efficient as possible. Anyway, we'll get over and fill up with fuel, and we'll move to the next job. I got Dad and Matt lined up to swap these out too. So the mufflers, or the stacks and elbows and that for the exhaust are over that tree there. So I'll hopefully do that tomorrow. Anyway, over and out.